Sorry, you fellows are having a bit of trouble. We are reviewing telemetry information in our mission simulator and will advise. Roger your plan to go EVA and replace.
Boom, beating the drums. Boom, 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 boom.
Woohoo!
Hey, what is going on, everybody? Look at all these wonderful folks. Oh, how's everybody doing tonight? Oh, a couple more popped in. Concurrent line and buy up gold and silver. What is going on?
Another day, another week.
Yeah, how you doing, brother man?
Pretty good, pretty good. Been a long day, but pretty good.
You've had a lot of road time today.
Kind of about your neck of the woods.
Yeah, it's that time of the week for you.
Busy. A lot of driving.
No, it was a slow day for me. I had a doctor's appointment and then I had to go get a new Jeep battery for my Jeep. Other than that, it's been a pretty slow day. I'm okay with that.
Are you still selling that thing?
Yeah, I pulled it out of the garage and whatnot, and I brought it out front to get it cleaned up and washed up and everything. And the battery was shot. The battery's not even a year old. Thank goodness for warranties. But it's getting all polished up. Gonna polish the turret up and put myself on the window. Yep. That's going to be a big chunk of the credit payoff is when I get that sold.
Yeah. Well, let's see who we got. Let's see who we got in here. FG Relic. Welcome back, Relic. That My Silver Journey guy. Jim Thompson. Good to see you. Good to see you, Jim. As always, Pure Metals. How you doing, Nash? Who else? JP Schultz.
I don't expect Nash to talk too much. He's actually driving, but he's still hanging out with us and listening.
Yep. Humble's in the house. Good to see you, Humble.
Mm-hmm.
Concurrent Lion. Gotcha. Buy up gold and silver. How you doing? Elle, our girl. How you doing, Elle? Kevin Hawthorne. How are you? Good to see you. Michael Stacking. Who else? Finn's in the house. Good to see you.
Finn says, I'm stopping in. What's happening tonight? Not a whole lot so far. We're just getting started.
No. If you didn't see last week, I got a little pissed off at the stream because it was so bad.
Just a little bit. Just a little tiny bit. Oh, I thought you were going to.
So you guys, after last week, Chuck Stacks texted me. And he goes, were you okay on Wednesday night? I'm like, what are you talking about? I was fine. He said, you just look pissed off. And I'm like, damn it, I was pissed off. That damn connection was driving me batty. It was just driving me crazy. The lag was horrible.
Ed Easy, how are you doing? Thanks for popping in tonight. From Fuquay. Is that how you pronounce that? Fuquay?
Fuquay.
Fuquay?
There's no R in there.
Fuquay. Oh, I did pronounce R, didn't it?
Fuquay.
It's the country. Let's see. Elle's Elle's talking to Michael Stacking. Anyone bought silver at its high yet? I buy every week. Doesn't matter. So it's gone up another $1 or so since I last bought, but I bought a little bit at where we're at now, and I'll be buying some more Friday. But yeah, I'll keep at it.
Well, it's definitely holding its own for sure.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what it was going to do come Monday. And yes, a lot of folks were like, "Oh, this kind of a run up, people are going to sell off and it's going to tank," but it didn't. It held strong over 36. So, you okay? You got your mosquito?
I'm surprised I didn't just zap the whole damn stream. I smacked the laptop.
Oh.
one of those little gnats was in here.
Yeah,
buzzing by my ear. I got him though. He's gone. It's over.
Well, you ain't gotta worry about that no more. It says I got a 1947. Oh, I can't pronounce that.
Panamanian Boulevard.
Panamanian.
Boulevards.
Okay, from Panama. No, okay, I've never seen that. What is that? I'm gonna look that up real quick.
Well, there's all kinds of
Who's
Bolivars.
this?
Some had the Explorer on there. I forget his name. Something Nunez, the Nunez with the helmet, the guy with the helmet. So there's all kinds of different ones.
Well, also the Balboa. Apparently, I'm
I
looking
like
at
the one
that
with the Nunez.
thing.
Yeah, the Bolivar, the Balboa is the one I'm thinking of with the Nunez on it with the helmet.
I didn't know that's what they were
Those
called.
are the ones I like. I'll buy those.
Yeah, you got a few cool Balboas. Those are neat.
Yeah, I like Balboas. I'll stack them. What's up, Mishy?
Joseph Lopez, how are you doing this evening? Good to see you.
Hey,
Oh,
Joseph.
miss you popping in. What's up? What's up? What's up? A big test, just like a Marine taking care of business. SWAT Nat done. Oh, Lord have mercy. It's a Balboa.
They sent in my boys.
Balboas are always.
Oh, it is a Balboa. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I love Balboas. So you got what's his name? The Nunez on the with the helmet on the front, right? The guy with the helmet. I've got all kinds.
I know the Balboa is wearing a helmet.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ed Easy says he bought from Chuck Stacks on Pure Metals today. 1 ounce pours. Yeah, he had some pretty cool stuff out there. Yep.
Cool.
I've sold a couple things up there in the last week. I've got a few more up there. It's going well.
So let's make a quick announcement in that regard. You got one of those. You got one of those molds in front of you.
This one.
That's
it. I got it right here.
Flip it around. You got to flip it around. Flip it around.
There we go. Let me turn some light up.
All right. So there you go. So, folks, we're both gonna do a pour this weekend. We're gonna test this mold, and that was from FG, right? Didn't FG do those?
Yep, FG Stacker 3D printed it for us.
So, big shout out to FG for printing those up. Appreciate you. They look great. We're gonna do a test pour. I'm gonna do one in copper this weekend with that mold, and I believe if he has time, MSJ is gonna do one as well.
I should be able to do one Saturday. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Saturday is the plan.
So we're both going to pour one, and next Wednesday we'll auction them off. You'll have the first 2 prototypes ever, because we're actually going to make these. We're going to produce them,
and the proceeds are going to be gone.
So we'll do them in copper. We'll probably do them in silver.
Well, the first ones are going to be copper, but like we were saying, we're going to do the auction on them, and the proceeds will go right back into the show for giveaways and things like that.
Yep. Turns right around to the channels, to the show. We don't know how many ounces, but I suspect it's going to be in the 5 ounce range.
Yeah,
probably somewhere in there range. Easily.
Very cool. Looking forward to seeing what they look like.
Silver, it'll probably be about the same.
Because they're quite. In fact, I got a tape measure right here. I can see exactly how thick they are. Roughly a ½ inch thick. So yeah, you're looking at a good solid 5 ounces.
Should be fun. Well, and like I said, we'll auction those off on next show. Jim, absolutely.
That's how I was just saying. Jim was talking about in silver would be cool. Absolutely.
Yep, agreed. We'll do them in silver. We're gonna just got to find some silver. Unfortunately, it's going to cost because
they're big.
I don't have any silver. Yeah, I don't have any silver right now that I'm willing to use to melt.
I do. I've got a little bit, but they're 2.5 inches wide. So I mean, that's a big. It'll be a big chunk of metal. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna start off at 2 ounces. I know it's not gonna take it 2 ounces, but it might at 3. I'm gonna try some different sizes to see what we can do them in. Because a lot of folks are going to end up asking us, well, how big are they? But I don't think 2 ounce. I think 2 ounces is going to be too thin. When you go to stamp it, it's going to bend up too bad. But I think maybe the smallest will probably be 3. But yeah, it's a minimum of 3 ounces in silver, of course. Copper, I'm gonna be. I'd like to be a minimum of 5 ounces with copper.
Yeah. Yep, for sure. I think they're going to look great.
Yeah, they should come out terrific.
Excuse me. Relic says, will you auction them off if they don't go well? Could be neat looking still. Yeah, I mean, either that or just melt them again. I typically repurpose anything that doesn't go well.
Yeah, usually I'll right away I'll just turn around and put it right back into the furnace. So usually the ones that don't go right, y'all don't ever see them because they just got remelted pretty much immediately.
Right on. Right on. Finn says, tell us what you guys got last week or two for your personal stack, or what your last deal was. Last week was another ancient in the ancient collection for me. Yep, you picked that stuff up. Also picked up some Morgans, some key date Morgans that I needed. What else did I get for Mr. Warren? I got something else, or was it just Morgans?
I just remember the two Morgans.
I got some more. I got 3 Morgans total that I needed, and I picked up a Hawaii bill, and did a video on it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you got the Hawaii single.
Yep.
Yep. I need
So
to
if you
get
guys
one of
didn't
those.
catch
Those
that,
things are awesome.
that video actually came out really well. If you guys have any interest in old currency, I did a video on the Hawaii issues, and I thought it came out really good. Like I said, I think we talked about it before. Historical videos just don't do well in our community, and this one performed exactly as I thought it would.
As you thought. Yeah.
But I'm actually proud of the video because I like the way it came out. I'm really, really stoked about how that video came out. So if you haven't checked it out yet, be sure to check it out and learn about Hawaii bills. It's really fascinating history of World War II.
I'll be right back. Got to grab something.
All right. Yeah, Finn, I've been doing ancients quite a bit. I've been focusing on the BC era lately. I've got a lot of AD stuff, but I wanted to focus on the really old stuff like BC and whatnot. So I'm really getting into it. But here's the thing: I actually won't buy uncertified ancients because there's so many fakes out there. So they've got to be slabbed. I don't care about the grade. I care about the coin, but I want it to be certified. So I will pay extra. And I'm finding I'm not paying that much over for certified ancients. It's not that much more.
You've gotten in some really pretty ones here recently.
Yep. It's hard to believe something 2,300 years old can look like that, but it's amazing. So, yeah, I'm all about the historical stuff.
I would like to get some more. I don't see them for a decent price very often. Yeah.
We won't find him at the show for a decent price. That guy that's typically there, what is it? What's his name?
I have no idea, but he's always got an insanely nice collection. But it's like
the Holy Land coins or something.
I've got his. Hold on, I got his card right here. I think it's called Coins of the Holy Land.
Coins of the Holy Land. I think you're right, Jim. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Hey, Paul. Big Test says it was cool watching the Mr. Warren video and putting a face to the drawl.
Well, Mr. Warren, I've got several videos on my channel with him. And I was talking to him about a week ago. We're going to be doing another one soon. So just, keep an eye out for that. But if you go back, there's several videos. In fact, my most popular video with him, most popular video on my channel, long form, is with him. Got like 15,000 views. I got a short with over 20,000, and it's him. Everybody prefers to watch Mr. Warren. I do not have his business card, but I'm pretty sure it's Coins of the Holy Land.
I think you're right. Why are these two stuck here? Humble and Michael. These two comments. Why are those stuck up there? Do you know?
You just have to click on the thing that you clicked on to put them up there. Click on it again to take them away.
I don't know what I did. Remember, that's probably when I smashed the gnat on my keyboard.
I couldn't tell you how to do it if I was looking at the controls, but they're not on my end. They're on yours.
That's weird.
They're in the same. It should be in this, not the section with the banners, but the other section, and you can go in and basically, if you go over to somebody in the chat, you can click on them in the chat, and their comment will come up underneath of you, and that's what that is.
Yeah, I just don't know which one it was.
We'll just click on another one in chat and see if it switches. It should. Yep, there you go. And now click on that one again and see if it goes away.
Well, I don't know what I just scrolled. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hide.
There you
All
go.
right.
Let's see. Just like a jarhead, just playing, bro.
Hey, if it had a box of crayons, I'd be doing all right.
Yeah. Oh, he says,
what's up, West? How are you?
It says, what's cooking? Nothing at the moment. Didn't cook at all. I actually had salads for dinner tonight. Don't do that very often. Oh, but where's it at? I'm confused. I thought you guys were Michael and Humble. Nope. Nope. Journey and Stack Attack.
Paul says, what do you both think about silver price going up finally?
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Because that means I get less silver every week.
Yeah, because I'm not ready to sell and I'm not ready to stop buying. So I'm kind of in a catch-22. I mean, I'm happy to see it move. I am happy to see silver move. There's no question. It's kind of been a long time coming. It was so stagnant for so long. It's good to see it move a little bit.
Well, so, if you judge by the history of silver,
kind of love it, kind of hate it.
Yeah, but it's going to go up and come back down just like it did the last 2 times. So I mean, don't expect to go up to $40, $50 and just stay there forever. Just the history of the market shows it won't do that, but time will tell. I
do think the days of the $20 and up are over. I don't think we're going to see the 20s again. I would be shocked. Maybe the high 20s, if worst case scenario, maybe high 20s, 29, 28, if it went really bad, really south. But I can't see it going back to 20s. What's up, Becky?
I don't know if you saw Concurrence said, I gave a gift of silver 4 Type 2 ASEs of 2021, 22, 23, and 24. That's an awesome gift. That's a phenomenal gift. Somebody was happy to receive that.
For sure.
Let's see. Shoot, I have not put anything in the box for a spell. What?
I'm sure you're not alone.
That's not fair. I want 40 ounces.
Well, Paul picked up 35 last week, so he's been killing it.
I didn't buy any bullion last week. I bought all collectibles. Most of them I bought for flipping. Namely right now, this guy. Let's see if it's still working. So there it is. So that one and a couple other ones, but the only one I got for myself was the high relief Kookaburra. So no bullion in the last couple of weeks. It's been more collectibles, and that's because I'm buying some stuff that I could flip, and I'm doing that on purpose. If y'all been keeping up with what's going on for me, I'm in the middle of selling some stuff, not just silver, but I mean I've got a vehicle for sale and some other stuff too, and I'm gonna pay off all my credit card debts. So I've worked out something with one of my coin dealers, and he keeps getting collectibles in, and he sets them aside till I come in on Friday, and I get to go through all of them. I get first dibs, and he leaves me right nice margins. Like this coin here, I've got about a $60 margin on this coin. So that's fantastic. He's gonna, he's doing that to help me be able to, reach my goal. So that's pretty cool.
Joseph Lopez says we need to stop the melt of 90% silver. Good luck. They've been melting it for years, and it's not going to stop.
They're going to keep.
There is no shortage of it. It's not. They're going to keep melting it. There's plenty of it left to go around, guys. It's not as much. Obviously, if 90-something% of it is probably gone, but 10% of billions and billions of coins, that's still a lot to go around if you want it. So pick it up, while you can, because as the years go by, it's certainly going to get more and more harder to find. So, because once they're gone, they're gone. No more. That's it.
Jim said he picked up 25 peace dollars yesterday. That's a heck of a score.
No kidding.
I know Chuck Stack's he's collecting the peace dollars. He's trying to put the series together.
Chuck is now in the chat. Speaking of Chuck. What's up,
Oh,
Chuck?
there he is right there. Hey, Chuck, how many do you need? Like 4 or 5 left to finish the Peace Dollar set? Paul says he bought 2 newly mint silver Sir Lancelot coins from the Germania Mint and Royal Mint Odin 1 ounce. Those are both coins that I would love to get my hands on. I have not seen one in either one of them in person yet, but yes, I would love to have those.
Yep.
Actually, I think it wasn't Chuck Stacks, but one of the guys on our group chat mentioned it to us first. It might have been Chuck. The Lancelot and the Odin coin. Yep, those are cool. Got a 5 ounce
shout out
round,
to
a 1 ounce bar last week on Whatnot for $100. See the power of auctions, dude.
Yep. Big shout out to Chuck Stacks and his wife Penny Stacks. We had my wife and I met them for dinner last week, and we had a fantastic time. Really good peeps, love him to death. Good dude. His wife is an amazing person.
I wasn't invited.
We had a blast. We had a blast. Always good. We didn't think you want to make the trip.
It's a couple hours to have dinner in one direction.
And then have to go back on a full stomach. Not cool.
Yeah, that'd be a sleepy ride. I saw something about an ancient coin. Where is it at? I have a friend with an ancient Thai gold coin, and we are trying to figure out what it is. Send some pictures. We'll help you get it identified. Absolutely. Yep, I'm fascinated with ancients, and he's very fascinated with ancients, and yeah, I'm sure we'll both be happy to try and help you figure it out.
Yep, for real. Big Test is asking me if you're comfortable speaking on sending the Marines into LA. If not, just reply, not touching that one. I'm going to let you judge by my reaction how I feel about that whole mess.
And the fiasco that it is.
Yeah.
They're nice. Wait, did I skip something? With tomorrow, I would have added 48 ounces in 2 weeks. Humble, you are killing it with those kinds of numbers. I mean, I've had a few weeks where I'd pick up, 15, 20 ounces a few times, but never 2 weeks in a row like that. Goodness, dude, that's some serious stacking. Holy crap. An email. My email is
Stacks.
Yep.
Captain Stacks.
I'll put mine in the email, and I'll put mine in there now.
Yeah, I just copy and paste that. That's me. Silver and Gold Stack Tack at yahoo.com.
Totally screwed that up. There you go. Whatnot is my side hustle. You told me about it. Yep. And I like the way you're doing some of that stuff too. It's quite smart. I'm very stressed out where I live. I always have to watch my back 24/7 because of ice. Put a coat on, you'll be all right. I thought it was a little bit funny. It's ice. It's cold. That's great. I know you've not been feeling great here, Joseph, for a little while. I hope things are starting to improve anyway. I was looking at ancients and I got caught up buying a 1/4 ounce gold kangaroo and walked out and forgot about the ancient. Well, I mean, that 1/4 ounce, that's no slouch. That's still a heck of a coin to pick up. So that's cool.
Finn was asking me what ancients. Right now I'm in. I'm collecting Roman coins. BC Roman coins is the era that I'm currently in. And there are just so many. I'd have to look at it. I don't even remember what they were from. 300 BC, somewhere in there. So old, very old.
I know,
amazing shape, both of them.
Big Test. Joseph knows I didn't mean anything by it. Just trying to give folks a little giggle. It's all. And I do apologize if there was any, if you took that the wrong way. I'll just like to make light of things. It's always good to get a smile in a bad situation. Let's see. Big Test says that ain't right, MSJ, but I did laugh a little. Let's see. I saw something back here.
We love all our chat folks.
Oh, absolutely. Let's see. I don't think you said what ancients you're talking about yours. And most of my ancients are Romans. Most of mine are bronze. I've got a couple of Greek. I got some Byzantine Empire, but the majority of them are like
Well, these
bronze,
are
bronze Greek
the
or
ones I'm
bronze
focused
Roman.
on for Roman and Greek coinage. I'm focusing on silver right now. So silver content.
I've only got,
They might
I think, it's 2 or 3 ancient silvers. The rest of them are made of other stuff.
Yeah, you got
there
one
it
that I
is.
want though. You got
Which
what's
one?
that one you have that I wanted? Who was it?
You talking about Alexander the Great?
Alexander. I want that one.
Yeah,
I'm
I got that.
going to go ahead and I've been pricing them on eBay.
That one should be. Actually, I might have put it away in the safe. I don't see it here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, this little guy. Yeah, this one's got a great strike on it. You got that last one. You got's got a strike just as nice as this. But
it
yeah,
looks
this
like it
one
never went into circulation.
300 BC. Yeah, this one's in fantastic shape. The one you got, the grade on it for me seems low. It should be a higher grade. I mean, such a beautiful strike.
Oh, what was it? They had a XF on it. Not bad.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't really worry about the grade. I'm more concerned with the certification on it. Finn says he loves the Athenian owl, the most classic. Yeah, it is one of the most.
Yes,
that's called the Tetradrachum, and Lord knows you're going to pay out the nose if you want one. Probably anywhere from $1,500 and up, way up.
If y'all watched my live stream on Sunday with Thule, she had one gifted to her. She just got it in. She just opened it up on a live stream. She didn't even know it was coming. That's a phenomenal coin to be getting.
It's a hell of a gift.
Yes, it is. I've only ever held 2. The one Mr. Warren had, but last year at the Money Expo, we got to handle that raw one. Remember? And we got that on video and whatnot. That was such a cool coin to hold on to. I mean, that's just pure history in your hand.
I would not. I'm going to tell you right now, sure as I'm sitting here, I would never, ever, ever, ever buy a raw Tetradrachum. Never would I buy a raw Tetradrachum.
Massive amounts of fakes out there.
Way too many. There's way too many fakes out there. And you're talking about a $2,000 coin, an ancient coin, and that's a lot of money to lose if it comes up fake. So much as I know you can get a deal on the raw ones, but I just don't trust them.
He just emailed us the picture of that gold coin. Let me open it over here.
Did he?
Yep. And if you want, I can screen share and you can. Are you okay with us showing it for other folks to see?
Yeah.
Well, I want to make sure he's okay
make sure
with
he's okay with it.
I'll present it, and if he's okay with it, then you can share it. He says, "Yes, I know Humble. I want." Oh, he's talking to Humble. Feel free to show it on your screen if you want. Okay. Yep. There you go. I've got it up on the screen now, and this one's in a bezel and everything.
Yeah. Go ahead and present it.
I already did. It's down at the bottom of the chat or at the bottom of the backstage.
I keep forgetting I gotta add it.
Yep. I've never seen one like that, but
wow,
we're gonna see what we can't find. And there's actually 2
Where
images.
is that from, supposedly? What?
He said it's like a
country?
Thai coin, so Thailand. And then you also have, whoops, you also have this side of it here.
Huh.
Let's see what I can.
You know what year?
Save that. There is a program. If y'all don't have this on your phones, y'all should download it. Google Lens, Lens, and you present a picture, and it will search all over Google and find matches for it. And I just looked that one up, and it says it's likely I can't pronounce that. A Ducati Mala medal established in 1882 by King Rama V. Let's see. Yeah, if you get Google Lens, and it's bringing up, I mean, just a crap ton of different websites that have this coin. So yeah, put it on Google Lens, and you will be able to find it for sure. That's pretty cool. There's a lot of them up there that are available. Apparently, it looks like
Yeah.
I'm looking at some pictures of it that are in really good shape, and it looks like the images of a child. Wow. King Rama
Well, the two is
I have to verify that I'm human.
It's a bot,
It's a what?
B-A-H-T, a gold bot, B-A-H-T.
Yep.
I'm looking at the regular version of it. It may be around 1970. It's got to be older than 72 because they were still using the same symbol. Yeah, it's not right. That's not the one. I don't know.
Let's look at the front
too many
again.
images come up.
Yeah, I definitely found it right here. This is the exact image for sure. Let me open the website. Oh, that's Pinterest. That ain't gonna give me no good image or no good information. But I'll see what I can find after the stream, and I will send you a message back with what I can find. But there's a lot of different stuff on Google for it, so I'm sure we'll be able to find something.
What's up, Pete? Repeat. How are you?
Are they in a boat?
God. I had to turn my phone off.
Ta-da! Oh, Pete, repeat in the chat. What's going on? He says, hello from Sydney, Australia. I think that's the first person we've had from Sydney. That's cool. Dude, I've always wanted to go to Sydney.
I went, but it was years ago. Long time ago.
Let's see, they're only looking for... Oh, he's talking to Joseph. But yeah, Captain, right after the stream, I'm going to leave that up on my phone so that I see it. And right after the stream, I'll see what I can find and send it to you. But Google Lens is fantastic for that kind of stuff. You can usually find stuff pretty quickly. 24 in chat and 24 likes. Almost 100%. That's awesome. Thank you all.
Well, let's go ahead and let's kick off Market Watch. We'll get that knocked out.
I was getting ready to say it's about that time, brother.
Not that time. Let's knock out Market Watch. And this is for Wednesday, the 11th of June, 2025. Silver hanging in there, guys. 36.22 last time I checked. So still hanging in there above 36. And did it ever make it over 37? I wasn't watching it.
I never saw it actually hit 37. Silver Dragons posted up where it had gotten like just a few cents over 37, but came right back down.
Yeah, so it broke 37. So maybe that's something going on there. We'll see what the summer brings. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So we'll see what by midsummer, we'll see where we're sitting. Gold is at 3,362 an ounce. That's up from last week, about $15. Platinum, still riding the wave, up $174 from last week alone at 1,267 an ounce. 1,260. It wasn't long ago that stuff was going for 800. Platinum, about 800 an ounce or less. It hit the sevens at one point. And lastly, palladium is 1,069, still hanging in there over 1,000. I don't see palladium holding out. It's just not in demand as much. So I see palladium kind of falling back very shortly within the next month or so. Let's see. Current gold to silver ratio keeps going down, 92.6 to 1. I'd like to see it a little bit lower, but we'll see. For you Bitcoin folks, $108,302 a coin for one Bitcoin. Ethereum is up to $2,760. Binance is $663. XRP $2.26. Doge is down to 19 cents a coin, and my beloved Algo is 20 cents a coin. And that is stock exchange. New York is up. Toronto's up. NASDAQ and Standard & Poor's 500 down. Investors were mostly waiting on the results of the Chinese USA trade war result that Trump claims we've got some kind of agreement in place. So that's probably why you'll probably see those two rebound tomorrow if Trump is for real. So we'll see. So that is your market report for Wednesday, the 11th of June, 2025. There you go.
A lot of people were talking that platinum was never going to move again, but the decline of the industry and the electric cars is definitely going to pick platinum up. So that was always, well, for the last several years, that's what's carried the platinum market is the auto industry. And so if the decline, and that's what started pushing it down was the push for electric cars. So the decline in interest of electric cars is definitely going to have the opposite effect. So we'll see where it goes. But a lot of folks are saying, I wish I went on ahead and bought some. I guarantee it.
Could have turned it for 400 an ounce right now, or 600 an ounce. No, 400.
Yeah.
About 400 an ounce if you bought in.
Chuck says
Not a bad little
platinum is in
problem.
take profit zone. Yep, that's right.
Mhm. Well, I was going to talk about it later, but we may as well now. We're on the topic of platinum. Some of the reasons I looked it up, I wanted to see what was driving platinum's market over the last couple of weeks. So I kind of did some research on it. According to what I've seen, it's up 41% this year alone, 41% in 2025. And these are the factors that it's based on. Supply concerns. We all know it's not as prevalent as anything. I mean, it's less like something like, what is it, 30 times rarer than gold? Something like that. Something ridiculous number. I don't remember the exact part of it. Limited geographical availability. It's mostly from South Africa and Russia. So two places that's really where it's mostly coming from. Another factor, the high price of gold is driving people to get platinum jewelry versus gold jewelry. So more people are buying platinum up than gold. And another one, the last one, is escalating demand from Chinese investors and hybrid vehicle manufacturing. There you have it. Analysts are saying take this with a grain of freaking salt. You didn't hear it? I mean, don't go running and busting the bank on platinum. But they're saying that you should expect ongoing structural supply deficits. So it may be here to stay for a while, the price. So it may be recovering on that. So take that for what you will, grain of salt. I'm not an analyst, but they're saying that the supply isn't going anywhere. It's only going to get lower. So maybe it's time for plat. Maybe it's not. I wasn't into it the first time. I sold mine. I traded it for gold.
Yep, I remember when you did that. Well, when you were talking about you doing it. Yeah. Yeah, that went well for you when you did it too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
L, if I know I sent it. I know I could have sworn it was you I sent it to, but just send me an email and I'll reply to it with the link. I will tell you that my eBay site has got I've only got like 3 or 4 coins up there, but it's definitely the higher premium stuff. Let's see. Diedrich says, hello, everyone. I'm late, but I'm here. That's what matters. You're here.
What's up,
you're hanging out. Finn says, MSJ, a lot of really cool stuff doesn't cost much more or about the same. I did really want the coin, so I was glad to find that deal. And every now and then you're going to find something that really catches your eye, and it's just a matter of not jumping on it right then. If you hunt, if you're patient, you'll find the deal on the coin that you want. And so yeah, if you found a deal on one that you liked, that's terrific, man. Congrats for you.
Yeah, typically. Big Test was asking if we had any generic that we would consider doing a GSR and at what ratio. Last year he did 76-1. I would consider low 70s.
I caught a little bit
76-1.
Yeah, I caught it was in the low 70s, like 74, I think. I thought it was around 70, but I was corrected on that, and I did go back and look, and the ratio was like 74 and change when I did it, and I traded it out to get my gold sovereign. So that's the only one that I've done, but at the same time, I only did it because the dealer really needed some silver. He was down to nothing but Constitution. He needed bullion for his thing. I don't have. I've got less than 3 ounces of gold, so it's not something that I go to sell that. But the silver, with the ratio getting this high, I haven't even considered it because of the ratio. But for me to do anything, I don't even think I'd do it in the 70s anymore. I'd want to see it in the 60s before I let any more of my silver go in the ratio form of it anyway. Big Test, $5 super chat.
Thank you so
buddy.
much. Appreciate that. Eli said he's
Oh.
still watching. If historically we'll see a summer dip to stack more. We're anticipating the summer dip, but with silver climbing, that dip is going to be a lot higher than it's been.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if it
Yeah.
does
And
go into a doldrum, I don't see it going sub 20 or sub 30 rather.
well, we've
I
been,
think we're in
you
the
and I have been
30s.
talking about it for
I
a
think
few
that's your
weeks.
new
Yeah.
floor for now.
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to see 20s again.
Yeah,
I'd be shocked. It could happen. I'm not saying it can't happen. I would be surprised to see sub 30.
Yeah, historically we get that dip every year, every single year. And just because it's going up now, we're still at the beginning of the summer. The dip
But
usually
we're
hits
at
around
a
the
higher
middle.
price.
So, but yeah, I don't
Yeah,
see it
but
getting
the
down to
problem
the
is we're
20s considering
already up here.
exactly.
No.
Yep, we're already so high.
Because we're already up here, and when it dips, it's gonna be back. It's still in the 30s.
Yeah.
So that's my guess. The hell do I know?
Yeah.
That's just my guess.
Well, in the end, it's all just guesses
You
for
shall
everybody.
see.
Even the ones that say they're professionals and experts and all this stuff, they're just guessing too. Nobody knows exactly what the markets are going to do. They just making an educated guess where I make an idiotic guess. So I'm okay with that.
We should.
Even that. Wait, did I hear the ball?
Rename the show. We should rename. Thank you, Jim. Thank you so
Jim,
much.
Test. What biggest said? What big test said?
Big test.
Dude. Nice one. Nothing wrong with a quarter platinum eagle, but check out the Perth Mint 10th platinum kooks and koalas. Probably the kookas are. I have one. I have a 10th platinum kookaburra. It's the only platinum that I have in my stack. Yep. See, I still need a gold kook though.
What's up, DTS?
You know what? That's
how are you?
Stack Attack. That's what you can get me for my birthday as a gold kook. What do you think? Yeah, just get like gold color crayons and get a silver kook and just start coloring it in.
And I want a date with Gal Gadot then. Set it up. Make it happen.
Finn says, speaking of koalas, did everyone know that koalas have fingerprints? I'm not surprised at that.
Not something I ever.
It's never crossed my mind, but I mean, I know. Is it like ours, like swirly, or is it just like dot patterns or something? I don't know, but it doesn't surprise me.
keep whacking the keyboard here.
I heard it. Everyone get the free half gold back. Yes, I did send in for it. In fact,
isn't that was it Defy the Grid again?
Yes.
Was it Defy the Grid?
Yeah.
That's the second time they've done it in about 2 months?
In a couple of months, yeah.
Yeah.
If anybody's got that link handy, you can put it in the chat.
Yeah, you guys can
I
get a free one.
I don't know if they're still accepting it or not. Elle, your email just came through, so I will reply to that in just a couple of minutes with that link for you.
Eli, you and I stacked the same platinum, buddy. I had a bunch of 110s, Britannias. Thankfully, they didn't milk spot. That's all I needed was milk spotted platinum. No.
Oh, I'd never heard of it doing it yet.
I've never seen it. Oh, you see that? West is chasing you down on the kooks, man. He's picking up a 10 ounce on Saturday.
I don't have any.
Nice.
I don't have anything over a 1 ounce that I can think of. Not for my kookaburras.
10 ounce kook is going to be nice. That's going to be sweet.
Well, one of my coin dealers has some 10 ouncers, some 2 ouncers, all kinds of different ones. But the whole time I was chasing them, I was chasing the 1 ounce date run. So that's what I focused on. And now I've got that date run set. I've been picking up a few of the privies, but I haven't looked at any of the big ones here recently.
Paul, I'm not sure. With a Google TV, wonder if there's a way to use chat with a keyboard. I don't know. I've never tried it.
I bet you could. I bet you could pair it together. But if nothing else, you can always bring it up on your phone as well and use that chat.
Or you can hunt and peck with the remote. Scroll, scroll.
That's
B.
true. That's true.
Take forever typing something in.
L, I replied to your email. I'm not going to go through and I'll send you another email in a little bit, or another reply, but I just wanted to send you that link. Let's see. I just bought he's talking about the Google TV. Let's see. One to follow over the Cuckoo's Nest. What is that all about? Isn't that a movie?
That was a movie. Jack Nicholson, I think. Jeez, that's a long time ago. Long time.
We're getting old, dude.
I was a little Stack Attack back then.
That's what I'm doing now. A little one? Sometime?
I was a little Stack Attack.
So you weren't a Stack Attack back then. You were just a stack threat. Now you're attacking.
I was toddler Stack Attack.
Paul, let me know if that works. There's a lot of folks that watch streams and stuff like that on TVs, and if that works, I'd be happy to actually mention it in some of the streams and whatnot. Let folks know. Let's see, Finn. He says, "I think the 10th."
Thank you, L. I appreciate that. Trying to get us, trying to get to 10,000.
Oh, she's working it up too.
I was thanking L for putting that up. Yeah, trying to get me to 10,000 subs. That's gonna be a minute.
You're almost at 7,000. 10K. Yeah, you're almost at 7, dude. Yeah, you're on the move. You're on the move.
Yeah, closing in on 7.
It'll
happen. Maybe the next couple of years.
I don't think for you, the way your channel's been moving, I don't think it'll take you 2 years.
We'll see.
Sometimes it's just easy to throw one in the cart as an extra. They add up, getting an ounce in a while, and very top notch. I don't have much of the 10th ounce pieces. I would love to get a 10th ounce gold Kookaburra. I have a platinum. I still don't have a gold. I do have one of my dealers that said he's got one, but he said it's buried somewhere, and I've been annoying him for about 6 months for it. He hasn't found it yet, but if I find one at the coin show coming up, I might pick it up.
I'm laughing at Chuck's last post.
Since Penny saw some of the streams I watch on TV, she got mad. Oh, Penny, I said hello. I knew someone who did catering work in the late 90s, and Jack Nicklaus asked him for a cocktail, and when he brought it to him, he gave my friend $100 tip. $100 tip, even now that's a lot, but in the 90s, that was crazy. Goodness. Must be nice to be able to throw out $100 bill like it's nothing.
He probably carried a wad of them in his pocket.
Finn, you're correct. 2025 is the 35th anniversary, and it confuses a lot of people. There's not 35 Kookaburras. There's 36. And so a lot of folks, I've actually heard a lot of folks say they've got all 35, but there's actually 36 of them. So if you're doing the date run, just remember that you're one more than
the anniversary.
What do you say?
What did the anniversary one count? Did the anniversary one count as one of them, or is that the 36?
Well, yeah, but 36. There's a couple of them. They did an anniversary, I think, in 2015. Then, of course, the new one now is the 35th anniversary coin, and
yeah,
I think they've done 3 anniversary coins, but I don't remember what they all are. But there's if you count the year 2025 was the number 36 coin for the series. But if you tried to collect every Kookaburra ever made, the hard one is going to be the 2009. And 2009, they restruck every Kookaburra that they had ever made with the 2009 date on it. And so if you're trying to put the date run together, that 2009 might get you. It got me. I bought 2 2009s before I realized I was buying the restrike ones from the years before. So you make sure you go through and figure out which one is the actual 2009. that's the one that was the most confusing to me.
Big test. Your movie was The Shining. That one I remember. And then West getting closer to the 4,000 watch hours. Congrats, buddy.
Here's Johnny.
That's awesome.
4,000 watch hours is the big number for the watch hours. Yes, sir. That's terrific.
Psycho back in the
Absolutely
day.
phenomenal. And getting when you're trying to push for the monetization, the full monetization, that 4,000 hours is intimidating, especially when you hit the year mark. Because once you hit the year mark, it only counts for exactly 12 months. So say you're a year and a half in, the first 6 months, those hours don't count anymore. So yeah, it can get quite intimidating.
Yeah. Perth Mint got to be so complicated, but oh, so beautiful, Chuck. God, they put out some fantastic stuff. Silver, gold, you name it. It is top notch.
They do phenomenal stuff.
Top
that's for
notch.
sure.
They got to be. I have to rank Perth Mint up with one. Probably, I can't think of anybody I would actually put over them as far as quality. Canadian Mint is also very good, but I don't think I don't think they're up to Perth standards. I actually have to put Perth as the number one.
Design-wise,
they're easy number one.
Not for me. I put them in top 3. But you get the things that comes out from the Nui Mint and some of the other ones that are like the Germania Mint. Those are absolutely gorgeous, but they're straight up collector pieces. Where everything that the Perth Mint puts out, aside from the Skippies, the basic Skippy is just a basic bullion coin, but just about everything else that they make is top quality. Really, really, really fantastic stuff. Beautiful work, good strong strikes. And so yeah, absolutely gorgeous work.
Isn't it the New Zealand Mint that's mostly doing the isn't New Zealand Mint the one that's mostly doing the New A stuff?
Well, okay. I'm officially short one question for tonight's trivia. That was one of my questions for tonight's trivia. Who strikes the coins for the new event? All right, so instead of
I didn't know. I promise.
I have 11. I usually send them to you, but you tell them. We put the post up to vote for the topic for tonight. Tell them what happened with that.
Yeah, we had damn near a 3-way tie. It was kind of crazy. General knowledge was neck and neck with silver and gold questions, and what was the one just behind it? 80s and 90s something.
TV, 80s and 90s TV, yeah.
Movies or TV shows.
But
it was close. That was a close poll. So what we did tonight, guys, is we just kind of split it in half between general knowledge and silver and gold. So I did 6 of general knowledge and 6 silver and gold, and I think MSJ did about the same. Till I blew one.
I did the same, but
just a minute ago.
We just killed one, but that's okay. It's actually time to start up those questions anyway, so it's a good segue over to the trivia for the night.
You gotta love what New Zealand meant. New Zealand and Niue, I don't know what they did, but they got all the cool licensing. They got all of the cool licensing to do those coins because they've got everything. Movies, they've got it all. It's incredible I wonder how they got all the licensing for that stuff. It had to cost some money.
Paid out a bunch of money. That's exactly it. Yep.
You can't just make this stuff. You got to get the licensing rights. So Star Wars, for example, that's Disney. Good luck.
There was a coin put out, and I need to find it because I've got one of them. But there was a coin put out by.
Can I buy up gold?
Who's leaving? Oh, buy up gold and silver, dude. You take care. Have yourself a great night. Thanks for hanging out.
Yep.
But yeah, there was another country that put out in fact, they put a U.S. denomination on a coin that they did, and they did it without getting the license to do so. And it almost killed them. I've got one of those coins around here somewhere. I'll have to find it sometime. But yeah, there's can be some severe backlash when you don't have the right licensing. And like you said, the Nui Mint, they got licenses for everything, or the Nui coins. So that's freaking awesome.
And I mean, Disney the Disney, they had the Lion King, they had Aladdin, they had a bunch of Disney titles, and Star Wars is now a Disney entity. Unfortunately, it's killing me, but it is what it is. George, they gave George an offer he couldn't refuse. So
it was like $3 billion.
There it is.
Is what they. Yeah,
it was stupid. And Disney is milking the hell out of it. They'll get every bit of that back and more.
Oh yeah,
they're milking the hell out of it.
Concurrent said he's got the 2020 Death Star coin. Those coins are phenomenal. I absolutely love that Death Star coin. The only one I've ever seen.
All right, so before we start,
Stacking Surfers got them. They're really nice. Fire away, brother.
So before we start trivia, I'm gonna go ahead and leave the studio, log back in, refresh, because I'm already seeing a lag, and I'll come back in. Hopefully, it'll be a nice, clean connection so we can start trivia.
All right, we'll see you in a minute.
Because it's looking like about a 4 to 5 second lag already, and that's not going to work. So let me I'm going to bolt out of here, and I'll be right back in. I'll be back.
I'll be back. Eli said, wasn't it New Zealand meant to put out the Fern coin 10 plus years ago? Pardon me. I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with that coin. Let's see. Chuck, New Zealand Mint bought all the cool licenses for the coins. Other countries pay to use the designs. That actually absolutely makes a lot of sense. They're kind of like leasing out the right to the license, so that's pretty cool. But the Niue it's an island nation, really small, so they don't strike any of that stuff. It's all licensed out to the New Zealand Mint. Welcome back, brother man.
Seems a little better. We'll see how long it lasts.
Check out the Fern coin. Well, I'll check it out right now. Let's see. Images. Oh, I have seen that coin before. Oh, there's a lot of different versions of it, apparently. But the one at JM Bullion is the New Zealand Silver Fern. I have seen those. Let's see. Stack Attack, do you know when the new gold Britannia bars will be released?
I don't. I heard they should be available in the next 2-3 months, somewhere in there, if not sooner. I plan on. I'd like to get one. I really would. Good night, Jim. Thanks for being here, my friend. Appreciate you.
Jim, be safe. Have yourself a great night. Thanks for joining us. Let me bring up my questions. All right, we're good to go there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got top of the hour.
Right,
you guys ready to start trivia? Are you ready?
What you're doing for your prizes?
See who we can get is who's just silver. It's all. I mean, probably copper and silver, and double silver for the winner.
Stack Attack, still stacking them Royal Milky coins. That's Chuck asking you.
Chuck, I haven't bought one since it's been 2 years since I bought a Milkmaid. I never got over that 2023. That thing that really pissed me off. 4 full tubes of Milkmaids, every last one of them. So not happy. Haven't bought them since.
Let's see. I don't see my card for our last. In fact, last week, OC Stacker won. He was first place last week. He's not even in chat tonight.
Yeah. So he's not eligible. He's not here, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's not here.
Jay Butt, how soon to 50? Yeah. One analyst is predicting by the end of 2026 for $50. Take that for what you will. He's also a silver pumper, so take that into consideration.
Finn, it's kind of a contest. At the end of every show, the last 20-30 minutes, we do trivia and we do little giveaways for the first, second, and third place. I mean, it's not a whole lot. We're not giving out 3, 4, 5 ounces of silver, but we do give out silver and copper at the end for first, second, and third place. Let's see. Wow, I've
Yeah,
been buying
FG.
Britannia
I
since
have not melted
2014.
down. Yeah, I
Go
haven't
ahead.
melted down any Britannias. I can't bring myself around to doing it. It is my favorite design out of all the bullion coins. I absolutely love the design. I love the security features on it. And I suppose if you want to get technical, milk spots are yet another security feature. So it's real silver.
Yep, you know it's the real deal if it's milked over, that's for sure. But if you do ever decide to melt some of the milky ones, make sure that you give them plenty of time for that stuff to float to the top because it will separate. The detergent will separate out. And so if you got some milk ones, I would throw some borax in there to help it out. And it's basically borax that's melted onto the coins, but some fresh borax, from what I understand, will help separate it when you melt them back out.
Yep.
Let's see.
What's up, Matt? How are you?
I'll get ready to say hello to
All
Matt.
right, guys,
Yeah.
we ready to? You guys ready to start this trivia?
Yep,
to
yep,
rock it?
I am. Brits are beautiful.
right.
It's a shame
the
because
guest?
the Britannia, for me, out of all the sovereign coins, is the most beautiful design. And so it's terrible that they're so milked up like that.
It's pretty. They're pretty awesome. I love them. I love the new when they redesigned them in 2021. I was hooked, and I had to have. That's what I wanted to stack. It actually made me leave Maples and stack Britannias. But 2 years later, boy, I'll tell you what, I just got turned off of them.
Alrighty.
So I've got, I don't know, I think I ended up with about 10 tubes of them, maybe 10, 12, somewhere in there.
Yeah, I know you had a bunch.
To be honest, instead of melting the Britannias, I'd rather clean them and retube them, to be quite honest. I'd rather just dip them, get rid of the milk spots, and put them back in the tube. Nobody's going to care if you clean a freaking Britannia, but it would matter if you tried to sell them with milk spots all over them. So, all right, well, let's go ahead. You are, I'm the host tonight, so you're the guest, kind of, the co-host. So
All
you're
right.
going to start tonight.
All right, and I didn't really
There we
do
go.
some real. I didn't do really hard ones this time, so we should be okay. Let me mark off the one that we already got the answer to a few minutes ago. All right, let's see. Okay, nice and simple. What is now? Remember, guys, we got in this one we're doing general knowledge questions and gold and silver questions because they were basically tied. So, first one's going to be general knowledge. Easy. Yep. What is the largest mammal in the world? Largest mammal in the world.
Roseanne.
Oh, you know what? We keep forgetting we got to get the Jeopardy theme music for when we do this. All right, I see it.
So
I
it's
see
not
it.
Roseanne?
JP Schultz. No, it's not Roseanne. Y'all got to remember there's a few folks that said whale right out the gate, but you got to remember there's a lot of different whales. And JP Schultz first with the blue whale. The blue whale is the largest mammal in the world. Let me get my card so I can. I lost my ink pen. There we go.
All right, I got it. I got it.
Yeah, I'm writing it down too.
All right, number 2. What is the most abundant metal in the Earth's crust? What's the most abundant metal in the Earth's crust?
Oh, I know that one.
Do you? I thought I knew
it.
I'm
pretty sure
didn't.
I do.
It's not the same one.
All right.
Nope, not iron, not copper, not zinc.
Oh, okay. I thought it was iron.
Nope, not copper, not iron. This one might be actually kind of difficult. I don't know. Maybe this one was too hard.
See, there's aluminum, there's lead.
Nope, I see it. Where is it? FG. Was FG the first with aluminum?
Yes.
It looks like it.
Oh, okay. I did not know FG. That. I would have bet money it was iron.
You know how they pronounce it overseas in jolly old England?
Iron.
Aluminium.
Oh, yeah.
Aluminium.
Yep. Aluminium. and for iron they say iron.
So that was who was that? FG?
FG Stacker. Yep. FG. And FG, we did show FG. Your. I can't remember if you were in the chat earlier. We did show your 3D print, and we're going to do some test pours with them this weekend. I did already ship the one out to Stack Attack. It went out to him today, so he should get it tomorrow. And so yeah, this weekend we're going to see what we can do. All right, here's another one that should be relatively quick, so y'all be ready on the keyboard. What is, you know what? I'm gonna rotate between general knowledge and silver and gold. So this one, everyone in chat knows this one, so y'all be quick. What is the very first year of the American Silver Eagle? That's the easiest question in the stacking community right there. First year of the ASE.
What was the question?
There it is. FG Stacker, 1986. FG, quick on the keyboard. Like I said, all my questions are relatively easy tonight. FG. Did you get Lion first?
I got Lion before FG.
I've got FG first on my end. All right. So we're conflicting. So y'all tell us in the chat, what do y'all see first, FG or concurring?
Yep. FG or concurring. I'm seeing concurring first. FG right after him. You guys in the chat are gonna have to decide that one.
L says FG, FG, and concurring says FG. Got it. Okay, so that point go to FG.
I promise you, it's showing concurring above FG on mine. It's so weird.
All right, okay. Thank y'all so much for that. Yep.
Good job. All right, here's an easy one. Which guitarist performed the solo in Michael Jackson's "Beat It"? Who did the solo? Who did the guitar solo in "Beat It"? Very easy.
Oh, Chuck Stack's got it first.
Yep, Chuck. Anybody see anybody above Chuck?
Let's see. I see Chuck with Van Halen and the Humble Stacker with Eddie Van Halen. And Humble Stacker says, "Damn it."
Humble was like, I got it.
All right, y'all.
All right,
again, another easy one. What is the rarest blood type for humans? What is the rarest blood type among humans? General knowledge.
Unleaded.
Nope,
decaffeinated.
Nope, I don't see it. It's not there yet. Somebody got close. I still don't see it. Y'all keep firing away. It is not there yet. I still don't see it. Y'all might want to Google it. There it is, the Humble Stacker, AB negative.
There you go, Humble.
O negative is the most common, and it's also the universal donor. And I think it's AB negative is the universal receiver. They can take blood from anybody.
Cool.
I do believe that's the way that goes.
All right.
All right, your turn, brother.
You guys are going to have to dig back on this one. What was the very first video ever played on MTV? The very first video played on MTV.
I have no idea. No clue.
I was just a
Chuck
kid
says
when I
no
watched
one wants his blood type. I am O negative.
What was the first video?
It's saying Thriller. I don't know if that's correct or not.
Thriller wasn't made then. JP's
it should have been before that.
JP's got everything but one word.
Video killed the radio.
He's got a missing word.
Oh, is that actually what it's called?
Well, yeah, but he's
killed
missing one word.
Killed by the radio star.
Humble's got the whole title. If we want to be technical,
video killed
the radio star by the Buggles.
The
Terrible
Buggles.
song.
Never heard of them.
Oh, they were an awful band. They were god awful. So
right,
you had it. JP had it, but not the whole title.
Humble's the first one to get it complete.
Yep. Humble got the whole thing.
All right, my last one was general knowledge. So, all right. Next question will be, this pertains to gold purity. What purity of gold is 18 karat? What is the purity? Just remember, 24 karat is 100%. Ooh, that came out quick. Jack Morton first with 75. And I would have accepted 3/4 as well, but yes, Jack Morton at 75.
All right, here's an easy one. What metal is commonly known as quicksilver? Very easy. What metal is commonly known as quicksilver?
I think I know that one. Pretty sure I do. Matt says, dang, I thought, no, this is all about fun, dude. Just keep at it. Looks like Concurring Lion got it first. I see Concurring with first with Mercury.
That's what I'm seeing. Good job. Good job. I don't see anybody before Concurring, so unless anybody sees different. That's what I'm seeing. All right.
I love the way FG Stacker spelled it.
What do you say? Oh,
oh yeah, he put all kinds of K's and stuff in there too.
Yep. All right, you're up.
All right, y'all time to go back to your childhood. This is everybody. This is going to be another one. It's got to be quick with the keyboard. But what did the Itsy Bitsy Spider do? Oh, what did the Itsy Bitsy Spider do?
He landed on Miss Muffet eating her curds and whey.
Different nursery rhyme. Crawl up the pipe, up the water spout. There you go, L. Up the water spout. Chuck, you were close.
Crawl up the pipe. Way to go, L.
You know what? As soon as I started reading it, I was like, L's going to get this one.
You thought that was tailor made for L.
Well, a question like that's kind of tailor made for one of the ladies out there. So,
all right, dig back in your U.S. history. Who did the USA purchase the Louisiana Territory from? Louisiana Territory.
Louisiana purchased.
I need the country and I need the person. 2 answers.
Humble says, well, they climbed. All right, folks are firing off the country, but you also need the name off the person.
Need the person that sold it. France and who? 2 answers. Let's see who gets it first. JP. Unless it looks like JP got it.
Well, JP, yeah, he had Jack them together. Yep. Jack separated them.
Jack said France. He separated them.
Yeah. JP's the first to put it together.
Yeah. It was Napoleon, and you know what? And it was France.
Yep, and that's what you asked for was both, so I guess we had to go with, whoever put them together. But
yep.
That's all right. So there's still plenty of questions to go.
JP?
Yes.
Who's that? JP, right?
JP is who I see, yeah.
All right, yeah. What's his name? Napoleon had just got his butt kicked down in the sugar plantations down there, and he needed the money, so he sold it. Sold it to us.
All right. Next question. West Texas says Bill and Ted's. Oh. What was the gold to silver ratio when it was first established? So what did the GSR start out as? And it was in 1792. So you got to go way back. Concurring. There it is. 15-1. It was. I thought it was 16-1, but it was 15-1. Yep. So Concurring Lion. All right.
Good job.
April 2nd, 1792.
All right. Here's mine. What is the denomination on the Canadian silver maple? What's the denomination? There is a denomination on the silver maple. What is it?
I'll be
I can
honest, I
see
never
everybody
paid any
checking their
attention.
maples now.
That's
why I asked it. I think
I couldn't.
I think
see it up
Lion.
there,
I think
yeah.
Lion got it first.
Lion. I couldn't remember if it was 2 or 5. Concurring Lion with 5.
Yep. Way to go, Lion.
Right, Lion.
That puts you in first place, by the way.
Front runner. Yep. All right, multiple choice. What is the world record for the longest hiccup spree? So you got 3 choices: 68 years, 50 years, or 82 years. So what is the longest spree of hiccups?
Yeah.
Yeah, that noise right there. So 68 years, 50 years, or 82. All right. See, and everybody was like me, was guessing. I'm pretty
Keep
sure.
throwing numbers
68
at you, but
years.
somebody's bound to get it.
Yep. Yeah, Schultz got it. It was 68 years. Somebody had the hiccups for 68 years. Yep. That is insane.
Nah, I would have gone nuts.
Finn says 30 seconds.
Would have gone nuts.
I get aggravated hiccups when the first one comes out. 68 years of it. They put me in an insane asylum.
All right, I've got an easy one. What was the first state in the USA? What was the first state?
Oh, we've had this one before. I asked it, I think, our second trivia stream. Let's see if they remember.
Yeah,
there you
JP.
go. JP. All right.
He really wanted to be back in first. He got mad.
Yep. And so the last time a lot of folks were saying Virginia, and that's where the first colony was, but the state was Delaware.
West had to throw in
his
little home state there.
Nothing wrong with that. All right. What is the most valuable coin ever sold? And I can say it sold in 2022. Most valuable coin ever sold. Da, 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 da. It was not the 1804 or the 33 double eagle, and we are let me clarify, we are silver coins. The most silver coins. Yeah, silver. Sorry. A lot of folks are going with the gold, but it is the silver.
Yeah, I would have guessed the 33. I would have guessed the 33 eagle too.
I need to check. I think this one sold for more than the 33 eagle did. How much did the eagle sell for? Do you remember? I still don't see it up there. There it is.
Don't remember.
1794 flowing hair sold for $12 million in 2022. That was FG Stacker.
FG.
All right. Yep. That was the 7, and that's the coin that they just did the restrike of it that folks were going crazy for last year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't like it. I really
Snakebite,
like
you have a great night, buddy. I'm sorry I didn't see you in here earlier. Thank you so much for hanging out, buddy.
Good
You
night,
have yourself
Snake.
a good night.
All right, here's my number 8. We're almost done. All right, so which dense precious silver white transition metal is known as little silver?
Wait, say that again?
Which dense precious silver white transition metal is known as little silver?
I don't know this one. Big Test says
like Big
platinum.
Test got it.
Was it platinum? Okay.
Yep, it is platinum. It was platinum.
Oh, cool.
It's from the Spanish word patina, which is little silver, translated as little silver. So platinum.
Oh, see, that's something new for today.
So who is that? Was that Big Test that got it? Yeah.
Big Test got it first. Yep. Let's see.
Good job, Test. You know, the Spaniards were actually throwing that stuff away. They were looking for silver. They'd pull up platinum and they'd throw it overboard because they didn't want it. They thought it was garbage.
No, not anymore, it ain't. All right. This one is probably the most difficult question I have tonight.
It's like,
and so
it's
I need the year. I need the year and the city. Okay. What year? Let's see. In what year and which city was the first modern Olympic Games held? So where was the first Olympics held? I need the year and the city together, year and city.
Ooh.
And this one is the
I
hardest
actually
question
know
I
that
have
one.
tonight. Is it 1896 Athens? That is correct. J.P. Schultz, 1896 Athens. Yep, Athens, Greece. Cool. All right, your turn, buddy. The 16,000 Olympics.
All right, which U.S. state is the main provider of coffee beans? Which U.S. state is the main provider of coffee beans?
Colombia.
So close.
You get so far away. I don't know anything about coffee, so see, Hawaii is Concurrent says Hawaii.
I see lion. Yeah, I see lion. Did anybody get it before him?
He's the only one that said Hawaii. Was that where it is? Is Hawaii?
Yep, Hawaii.
Okay, that'd be Concurring
That's Hawaii.
Lion.
Good job.
I had no clue. I didn't even know any of the states grew coffee beans. I thought they were all imported.
California's messing around with it. They're nowhere near Hawaii.
Yeah. Another really, really super easy one. What is the diameter of an American silver eagle? How big around is it in millimeters? And it is a fractional millimeter, so don't say 39 or 38. It is a fractional. That's your only clue.
Yep.
And a lot of folks are saying 40 or a fraction of 40, but and let me verify my number.
I know it's not less than 40.
Yep. No, it's 40.6. That's why I'm getting a whole lot of different numbers, so I wanted to verify my number. So FG Stacker did get it first. On my side, I see him with it
40.6.
Yep.
Same.
All right.
All right, guys, we're closing it out. What country is the world's leading copper producer? Which country puts out the most copper annually? We all love copper. You know, it's funny. To me, there's not a more beautiful color. Nope, not seeing it yet.
I don't know the answer, so you're on your own on this one.
FG is the closest.
with Chile.
I spelled it wrong, but I guess we can go with that. I know what he.
Well, I mean,
saying
in the past, you knew what it was,
Chile.
so you accept the wrong spelling. So
Chile.
So FG.
Yep. All right, FG, you got it, buddy.
All right. Yep. I just really came up with really easy ones.
So JP and FG are tied.
Yep, they're tied for first. And
so you got a two-way tie for first.
Concurring is strongly in second
with 4.
Yeah. All right, so let's see if this one wraps it up. Maybe it'll break the tie. And y'all are going to know this one right out the gate. So have your hands on your keyboard, folks. What are you afraid of if you have arachnophobia? Simple question. Who gets it first?
Hey,
I know, because it was on your back porch. JP Schultz fired it first. That's what I'm seeing. Spiders. All right. Yeah, my brother has arachnophobia.
All right.
Or at least I know he used to.
They don't bother me.
Yeah,
they
Finn
don't really
says
bother
Trump.
me. All right, guys. Trump scares you. All right, which astronomer? This is kind of tricky now. Which astronomer is called out in the Queen song Bohemian Rhapsody?
Rhapsody.
They sing his name. Yep, they sing his name in Bohemian Rhapsody. Which astronomer is it?
All right, there. Jack Morton comes out with Galileo.
But who got it first?
Was that correct?
Jack Morton.
I'm seeing Jack. Yeah, I'm seeing Jack first.
Galileo Figaro. Good job. That was kind of a tricky
I've only
one.
got. I think I am out of questions because, I had the one that came up short earlier. So we've done all my questions.
All right. So 1, 2,
so
3.
That means
4,
you
5,
should have
6.
one left.
I've got one and a
right
bonus
now,
if we need it.
Well, we've got a solid first, second, and third place right now, and we are at exactly 10 p.m. So, and the gist of things, it would be a good time to call it.
Yep. Well, let's throw this one out there and see who gets it.
Singing.
Let's throw this one out and see who gets it. If it screws something up.
Fire away, brother. Fire away.
Galileo. All right, guys. What is the denomination of a Mexico Libertad? What's the denomination of a Mexico Libertad?
I know this one. I can tell you, CR. I know this one out the left field here.
Jack, you got it. There is none. It was a trick question.
Yep, there was none. The older ones, the older gold ones had a face value.
Yep. But I'm talking about the silver Libertads now. Yeah, basically the Libertads serve as spot price. So in Mexico, they turn whatever spot price is for the day. That's what they turn them in for. That's what they get for them. There is no denomination on the silver Libertads.
And the ones that were $50, they were actually and the 50 ones, they were actually just called 50 peso, as far as I'm aware. And that's that big. It's over an ounce of gold in one of those too. They're big.
Yeah, they're huge. So FG got that one. Let's see.
Yeah, we still have a solid first, second, and third.
Well, I got a tie between Jay. Who got that one? Did FG get that
one? No, Jack got that one.
No, Jack got that one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll end it there.
Yep. So
all right, so I got JP in first.
I agree with that.
In first, FG in second.
I agree with that.
Concurring Lion in third.
That's what I've got for the first, second, and third.
Good job, guys.
All righty.
That was awesome. I'm gonna put my if you don't know it, I'm gonna put it in there now. Silver and gold stack attack at yahoo.com. So if you don't if you haven't given me I don't save the emails from the past, so make sure you guys shoot me your address or your mailing address.
And y'all we're the more of these we're sending out, I'm like myself, I always send out like our channel stickers and stuff, and I'll send out the little stuff. So if you haven't gotten these yet, then when you email to get your shipping information, let them know that you need the stickers, and we will see about sending you out our stickers as well.
Well, I know FG's got both of ours because I've mailed to him on multiple times now.
Yeah.
And I know
FG, you've got this logo too, don't you?
Concurring Lion also has been shipped too.
Mm-hmm.
They should have everything. FG and Concurring Lion should already have all the decals.
Let me put the date on this.
Third place was Concurring Lion.
Yep.
Fourth place, looks like Jack Morton came in fourth.
On mine, yes, he came in fourth. Humble Stacker came in fifth, and then we had a three-way tie.
And For anybody in the chat that does not have either my or My Silver Journeys decals, use that address. Use that address and go ahead and send me your mailing address. I'll put you
we're
something in the
happy
mail.
to send them out. Absolutely. Sticker Mule needs to do sales on these stickers again because I need to restock.
FG has given up his winnings to Jack. That was nice of you.
That is awfully kind of you.
All right, Jack. So, Jack, email me at silverandgoldstackattack@yahoo.com. Send me your address. I'll put something in the mail for you with some swag. Thank you, FG. I appreciate you, man. FG's a good dude.
Always. FG rocks. Awesome fella. Awesome fella.
Well, this one didn't go too badly with the lag. It was bad at times. Wasn't as bad.
I can only remember you breaking up a little bit twice.
Not
nearly as bad as it was before. Yeah. Yep.
It's not the breaking up; it's the lag. It's the damn lag that's pissing me off.
Well, on our end, the lag comes across as like a robotic voice and stuff, or a freeze up. Yeah.
All right, folks. Well, I'm looking at. I got 10:05. 10:05.
Yes, sir.
I want to thank everybody, of course,
as
always. Yeah. Yep. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. You guys are the best. Can't tell you how much it means to us to get together with you guys once a week and see everybody in there and talk with you and interact with you. It's the best. We love doing it. We absolutely love talking with you. And we try to give out as much as we can and give back to you guys. And we appreciate the support. I see most of these names. I see them on the videos. When we launch videos, I see most of you.
Absolutely.
So we appreciate the channel support. So I had a great time. As always, I had a really good time. I appreciate you guys taking the time to be with us.
And I always enjoy this as well. And we usually let y'all know when we got our next videos coming out. I do have one launching tomorrow. Stack Attack, him and Chuck recently came down and met Mr. Warren. They spent a few hours with him, and that video is coming out on my channel tomorrow. So if y'all want to see that, you can check that out. Stack Attack, when's your next one coming out?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow afternoon?
Tomorrow. Okay. My release schedule for this week is Thursday and Sunday. Always on Sunday, but sometimes I'll throw in a Thursday.
Well, tomorrow mine's going to come out in the morning at like 8 a.m. I think when mine releases.
Yeah, mine's going to be for like 7 p.m. Eastern. So,
and one quick question. The last couple I've been having problems with my microphones and all, and I have been using my headset. Well, the new headset came in today. I haven't heard anybody say anything about me going in and out, so I guess they worked okay. No microphone problems this time.
Sounded good on my end.
Good.
Well, sounded fine on my end.
That's good. That's good.
All right, guys. Well, look, everybody stay safe out there. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. I can't tell you how much it means to us that you guys come out and listen to us ramble. Really appreciate you.
Yep, it's always a lot of fun.
And if you guys can think of, if there's ever anything you guys can think of to make this show even better, if there's something you'd like to see, a feature you'd like to add, let us know, guys. This is your show. This is all about you guys. It's not about me and Brian, MSJ. It's about you guys. So if you got an idea, if you have an idea, let us know.
Let us know, absolutely. And if you don't mind, share it out too. Let's get this out and get more folks in the chat and just just keep growing this little Wednesday night group thing we got going on. And hopefully we're here soon. Me and him have to sit down and figure it out. We're getting ready to hit our 1 year mark doing this show. It's about 2 months away, so we're going to be doing some really big stuff for that too. So y'all keep that in mind as well. And we're looking forward to that. That's going to be awesome.
We'll be giving away.
I might even
just silver poop.
I'm probably going to cast one of these in silver too and do a giveaway and as one of those giveaways as well. That's going to be cool.
It'll be fun. We'll blow it out, y'all. We'll blow it out.
All right.
Well, that's all I got.
Thank you all for hanging out with us. That's all I got tonight. And I appreciate y'all and God bless.
Get stacked. We'll see you next time, guys. Take care. Be safe.
Y'all take care.
Night.